Folks, I hope everyone's having a great one. I know I am. That is because I weighed myself this morning and, I had my ups and downs. I was up to like 250, 251 for a little bit because, parents are here, birthdays, so many different food opportunities. And it was definitely making me gain a little bit of weight. I'm back down to 248, so that's good. On my journey to 245 once again. I'm in a decent place with that kind of situation. I'm losing the weight. You know who's gaining the weight? Kaya Piker. That's right. I just posted a photo, a little Kaya update, if you will. Little baby that you have in your Giga Kaya memes is now a little baby no more. Her color has changed. She is currently sitting at 58 pounds at 5 months old. 5 months and 10 days. 58 pounds, this one. At 5 months old. Gonna be 100 pounds soon. Yeah, I mean, she is swole. She is beautiful. She is a good girl. She is Kaya. Just look at this, okay? Look at this beautiful baby. Sitting at 58 pounds. 58 at 5 months. She big. The reason why I wanted to hold her like this and pick her up was because that's the last time, I did that for like the first couple of weeks after I gave birth to her. You know what I mean? When your parents picked you up for the last time and they didn't even know it. Okay, that's why you have to be jacked. That way you can always pick up your children like they're little babies, okay? That's why I will never stop training. Until your son is also 6'5", doesn't matter. I am the ogre, okay? My job is to make my next of kin more powerful than me, but also simultaneously, not like the ogre, because he's not a very good guy, but my job is to make my next of kin powerful enough to defeat me one day, but also the entire time I'm still fucking beating his ass the whole way, okay? The haircut stream with Jeff whenever he's ready. Do you consider a closet tour? No, I would not. I feel like all that kind of stuff gets awful attention to me for no reason from people who are expecting that sort of thing. I apologize. There's certain things I can't do. One of them that other content creators can get away with. Anyway, this is the part of the broadcast where I tell you a little bit about my personal news, about what's going on in my life, okay? It's for me. Yesterday, we shot the podcast. We'll have to leave early. Hope you guys liked the episode. Hope you appreciated it. After that, I was going to eat dinner, but I decided not to because I've been snacking. I gotta cut the snacking. It's just dangerous out here. The little snacking that I engage in here and there, because my mom and dad, like if my relationship with like eating is unhealthy, like a crack addict, I got the crack dealer in the house. They're just like, they're in the house and they're sprinkling crack everywhere. You know what I mean? Snack on berries, you will never gain weight. Yeah, but if there's a fucking slab of cheese and like prosciutto on the kitchen counter, I'm not gonna fucking eat berries, dog. I'm not eating because I'm hungry. That's the point. I'm eating because it's in front of me and I love food. I just absolutely love food. I can't stop myself. Bro, you sound like a mouse. Pretty much. Anyway, you still got those ice cream Sammies? No, I've actually substituted ice cream Sammies for ice cream waffles. I have protein waffles and a scoop of healthier ice cream. That's what I've been doing. Anyway, I'm in Punk Hazard. One Piece updates for all of you. A lot of people freaked me the fuck out, said the pacing was going to be god-awful, similar to Fishman Island. And I was genuinely terrified. I actually was at an impasse, I felt. I was like, do I keep watching this? Do I swap over to the manga? This is, is this even digestible? Is this watchable? Is this something that I can even recommend to people? These were the thoughts that were going on in my mind. Turns out, at least for now, Punk Hazard is awesome. Pacing is great. The villains are fine. They're not terrible. There's a lot of cool characters, like the samurai character is very cool. And obviously Trafalgar Law, who is the GOAT. And Smoker, who is one of my favorite admirals. Punk Hazard is pretty good. I guess maybe pacing shifts up again. pacing gets bad on me again later. I don't know, but so far it's good. I have been watching Jujutsu Kaisen. It's great. Jujutsu Kaisen is a perfect anime. It gets everything right. All thrills, no frills. It's really good. It's pretty perfect. But in some ways, due to how perfect it is, it's very like, it's kind of basic. You know what I mean? I love Baki because Baki is so strange. So absolutely insane. Like unimaginably insane. Super gay, even gayer than JoJo, significantly gayer than JoJo. Someone said Jujutsu Kaisen is what if Naruto was Bleach? I agree with that. It like doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it kind of does make sense. I was actually talking to Joey about this, the anime man, and his opinions really made me understand it. I like it. I enjoy it, for the record. I think it's great. Great anime. It's a very easy anime to just like sit down and watch and appreciate and enjoy. He thinks Jujutsu Kaisen is mid? Absolutely none of the things that I said about Jujutsu Kaisen implies that I think it's mid, for the record. Like, anime fans are so insane where they're like, unless you say things like, I would sacrifice my firstborn for this anime, you must mean that it's mid and it's bad. Oh, no, I meant that Joey said it's mid. Yeah, I think Joey's opinion on Jujutsu Kaisen it's perfect. Like, he nails it, in my opinion. He's like, as an anime, it's too perfect, and it's too perfect, and it's too like clean. It's too sleek. The next arc is gonna change everyone's mind that think it's mid. I like it, but it's a perfect shonen. But that's why I like it, because I like shonens. However, it is definitely like a very basic shonen. I get that, and that's why I like it. It's not like the greatest anime I've ever watched. You know what I mean? It's not up there. Like, but I'll tell it to you like this. Vinland Saga. I love Vinland Saga. But Vinland Saga forces me to sit down and really think. Maybe even feel sometimes. Jujutsu Kaisen, on the other hand, is like, oh, this is sick. Sleek fighting sequences. I love that. Cool characters. You know, boom, boom, boom. Does that make sense? It's not the type of anime that you're like, it's like Bleach. It's like Bleach. Sometimes you have to watch an anime that is like, sometimes you want to sit down and watch something that's like not a job. You know what I mean? I feel like Chainsaw Man, for example, is very similar to Jujutsu Kaisen in the sense that it's like, I mean, the structure, the build out is like pretty similar. Obviously, I'm talking anime wise so far. I've only watched the anime. So if I read the manga, which is like further ahead, I'm sure I would have different opinions on it. But Chainsaw Man, on the other hand, unlike Jujutsu Kaisen, has insane characters that definitely make it different. You know what I mean? Like, Chainsaw Man is horny Jujutsu Kaisen, but it's also so crazy and a lot of points that it, in my opinion, is a cut above. Does that make sense? Whereas Jujutsu Kaisen is still great. Great anime. A lot of fun. But Chainsaw Man is like horny Jujutsu Kaisen plus like insanity happening at any given moment. Which makes it, in my opinion, a little bit better than Jujutsu Kaisen. Anyway, I love Chainsaw Man more than Jujutsu Kaisen, but Kaisen is selling way more. Yeah, because it's mass consumable, which is good. Regardless, you're like, how about you watch Jobless Reincarnation to know what a real anime looks like? Maybe. That's the anime part of the broadcast. That's the HasanAbi talks about anime in the beginning of the broadcast part of the broadcast. You know, we did it. Let's move on from that. There's not a lot going on in my world. Have you fucked anyone in BG3 yet? No, I didn't play BG3. Matt Owens when? Matt Owens. Speaking of Matt Owens, I am very excited to watch the One Piece live action. Like, I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I'm still excited for it, and I do hope that it's not I hope it's not shitty, because it is a wonderful opportunity to basically showcase a really expansive universe with really good lessons inside of it to a broader Western audience, specifically children. It could be fucking sick. Thoughts on the Snow White movie? I have no thoughts on the Snow White movie. I don't think about things like that ever until conservatives get really mad about it, and then I have to learn about what's going on, and then I have to have a commentary on it. But usually I don't spend any time on things like that. Why the fuck would I care about what's going on with Snow White? I will tell you this much. I think the marketing, like outrage baiting marketing, is not a successful way to sell your product. Like, We live in the post-Barbenheimer world where it very clearly is better to just like make a good product and then not outrage bait market around it. Because like Barbie could have been sold and marketed and packaged as an outrage baiting product, and yet they didn't do that. They tackled it from like when they were marketing it. I'm saying they just were like, this is a good movie. It's a toy movie. It's revolutionary, but it's also self-facing. It's like self-deprecating. Like, it's a toy movie. How revolutionary can its politics be? And then you watch it and you're like, oh, it's a great movie. It's fun. And I think that is a more successful method rather than doing the Snow White style, like, oh, yeah, it's fucking, we're doing third wave feminism, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Anyway, people are mad at Snow White. We can cover it if you want. I just don't care. Anyway, have you heard of Dredge? It's a really good indie game that involves sailing a boat on an ocean infested with horrifying creatures, and we all know how you feel about the ocean. That sounds terrifying, and I don't like that.